Tech Titans, I'm Jalen with Tech TV, and today I'm here in music with
Mr. Denny.
All right, Mr. Denny, so elaborate on what you do here in the music studio, basically, on what the kids do on an everyday type thing.
So with the growing aspirations for the music industry, a lot of people see, artists and producers. So this class kind of gives that experience in high school with, a sufficient amount of equipment. You got hands-on experience and an okay teacher to show them how to do it. But yeah, this is giving them some industry time right away, right in high school. They can go right into the real world with some knowledge already.
So do they actually get college credits for this?
Not yet. We still working on that. It would be great, but they get college experience. I'll tell you that. I didn't have that luxury. I had to go to college and learn this, but they're getting college experience right in high school. So.
And also, Mr. Denny here is also part of a gospel group, so if you want to elaborate on that a little bit and tell them what's going on with that.
So, I'm a music producer as well. A lot of my work that is credible has come from the gospel industry, i.e. a band called Judah Band. We've charted as high as number 2 on the billboards and, Stellar Award nominations, Grammy considerations, et cetera, et cetera. So, living a double life.
So where can people find you if they want to come talk to you about anything having to do with music? Where are you located?
I'm in Morgan, 573 most of the time, but we also have the music production and television suite downstairs where we have an audio studio, so you can catch me either in there or in here. And just any questions you got, I'll be glad to talk with you.
Hello, Tech Titans. I'm Jalen with Tech TV, and today I'm here in music with
Camilla.
All right, Camilla. So go ahead and elaborate on what Mr. Denny's class teaches you and maybe what could help somebody in the future.
Mr. Denny's class really goes into depth on the structure of music and the history of music. It's really fun because you get to create music while learning about it as well.
I have to rate him, so I'm gonna have to have you rate him. How is Mr. Denny as a teacher with teaching you guys how to do things like this?
I give him a 9 because he's a great teacher. Sometimes he just gets on my nerves, but it's okay. I love him.
Hello, Tech Titans. I'm Jalen. I'm here in music today with Tech TV. And who am I with?
Manny.
All right, Manny. So elaborate on how this class has helped you with music, because I understand that you talk about how you're pretty good at music and you like to do it. So go ahead and elaborate on that.
Well, really, Mr. Denny kind of started it. I've been with Mr. Denny for about probably 6-5 years, and I've been in his class that entire time. He's really got me into making music. I used to be, I just listened to it, but now I really analyze everything now.
So have you ever listened to any of Mr. Denny's music and actually, liked his music?
I've heard him make music during class, and it's been pretty good. I've heard him do some gospel, some hip hop.
So he's decent on what he does.
Yeah.
This is Tech TV, and this is JB, and I'm coming with Mr. Delaney, and we talk about COVID-19 questions. Okay, Mr. Delaney, since we've been back on campus, what have changed?
Biggest change is amount of students that are actually on campus. I think my biggest issue is the lunch that's being provided. That's a big change, and I think it affects the students a lot.
Yeah. Your second question is, should teachers and students take the COVID-19 shot?
I think that's a personal judgment question. I personally won't be taking the vaccine, but I think everyone should do their own research and probably make the best decision for them and their family.
Yeah. So, since we've been back on campus, what is the atmosphere in the classroom?
Classroom atmosphere is a little troublesome. I think it's tough coming from a situation where you can just roll out of bed and be in class, then going back to physically having to wake up early in the morning, having to deal with other people, and then coming into class, knowing that you have the option to just stay at home, roll out of bed and log into class. I think that kind of brings a weird situation for teachers to handle.
Yeah, I agree with that one heavily. Okay, so your last question is, what do you do on campus on a daily basis?
My job title is a behavior specialist, but I think we kind of carried a lot of different hats on campus. We are considered, I guess, monitors as well as, how do I say this politically correct, as well as aides to our deans. So we take a lot of the, I guess, weight off of them doing the physical tasks that need to be done. So it's a weird name. It's like the auntie who has like 7 jobs. She comes around, you know, something good's gonna happen.
Yeah. Thank you for getting interviews.
Tech Titans, I'm your host, Jadis, and today I'm here with
George Metro, other known as Coach Nate.
And today we have a few questions to ask if you're interested in coming to automotive technology. So what are some things you guys do on a daily basis in this class?
We learn about tools, we learn about systems of the vehicle, we learn about how to troubleshoot, how to use our resources, things of that nature.
Okay. What are some things you would like your students to take from this class?
I would like them to take maturity, be employable, take some lessons that they can save money with on their vehicles, and some confidence in knowing how to do it.
What's something your students have taught you in this class?
Patience, and understanding that they don't know, you know, some of you guys don't even have bicycles, so be patient with them, understand what a fastener is a nut or a bolt. So it's just taking your time and understanding what the students need to know.
Okay. Outside of teaching your students, do you have any long-term experience with automotive?
Yeah, every day. Been on automotive all my life. Was in the military and diesel, so it's been a part of my DNA for over 60 years now.
Okay. And you guys have it. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm your host, Jadis.
Hello, Tech Titans. My name is Jaquel, and I'm your host for today, and I'm with my co-host Chandler. And today we are going to be talking about basic hygiene and how you kids can come to school smelling your best and feeling even better. Chandler's going to start us off by telling us his perception and what products he recommends for the male hygiene. Go ahead, Chandler.
Thank you, Jaquel. So, as a male, I like using Dove face soap for my face, of course, and then I like using for my body a little bit of a switch, you know, like switching around what I use. Like I like using Old Spice body wash, but it's nice to have a nice rotation. Other than that, I'm gonna switch it over to Jaquel.
Thank you, Chandler. Now to piggyback off male hygiene, just saying, fellas, don't be afraid to use some feminine products. Might change your life. But to the ladies, you know it's a little bit different with us. And for your body to smell extra good, you know, get you some scented soaps just for your body. And, you know, don't be afraid to put on a little perfume, all that, yeah. And to end off body care, let's talk about hair and teeth. Make sure you're washing your scalps and make sure you're brushing your teeth, because I can smell your stank breath through your mask. Brush your teeth. Now, with basic hygiene for the pandemic, wash hands, wear your mask. Y'all know this though. Back to you, Chandler.
Thank you, Jaquel.
No problem.
So, when it comes to your towels and changing clothes, you gotta at least make sure you change your towel every week. And then, when it comes to your clothes, you can wear the same fit 2 times in the same week. But you gotta use lotion too. Don't forget that.
No crocodile skin. None of that.
Because if you want to stay cool like a Jamaican, you can't be faking. So, with the resources, you can contact your guidance counselor or staff administration over resources they can use for yourself so you can be so sparkly and so clean. And that's it for Tech TV.
Thank you, Titans, for tuning in with me, your host Jaquel, and my co-host Chandler, and we out of here. Take care of yourself.